Have you ever stopped to think about what you are made of? No, not just bones and muscles and a big, brilliant brain. I mean, what are those things made of? The answer is cells. Trillions and trillions of tiny microscopic building blocks that work together to make you, well, you. Your body is like a massive, bustling city, and each cell has a specific job. Some cells carry oxygen, others fight off germs, and some send messages from your brain to your toes in the blink of an eye. It's an incredible, coordinated effort happening inside you right this very second. Consider it. Science is amazing. These cells are not just sitting around though, they are constantly busy, and one of their most important jobs is to make more cells. Why? Because you are growing. Or maybe you scraped your knee and need to heal, or perhaps you just need to replace old, worn-out skin cells. All of these everyday miracles require your body to produce new cells that are perfect copies of the old ones. This process ensures that your body can maintain itself, grow bigger and stronger, and repair any damage it might sustain. It's a fundamental process of life itself, happening all the time without you even noticing. But how do cells do this? Do they just magically pop into existence? Of course not. Everything in science has a process, a set of rules it follows. In the world of cells, there are two superstar processes for cell division, and they are here tonight for an epic showdown. In one corner, we have the reigning champion of growth and repair. In the other, we have the specialist responsible for creating the next generation. Get ready for a battle of biological proportions as we explore these two incredible, essential, and totally different ways that cells divide. It's a cellular clash of titans. So, grab your thinking caps and prepare to be amazed. We are about to dive deep into the cellular arena to witness the main event, the epic battle between mitosis and meiosis. These two processes might sound similar, but their jobs and their outcomes are vastly different, and both are absolutely critical for life as we know it. Understanding how they work is like getting a backstage pass to see how life itself is built, repaired, and continued. It's going to be a wild ride, so let's get started and see what makes these cellular heavyweights tick. Let's meet our first contender, mitosis. Think of mitosis as a super-powered copy machine. Its main goal is to take one cell and turn it into two new cells that are precisely 100% identical. These new cells are called daughter cells, and they are perfect clones of the original parent cell. This is incredibly important for so many things your body does every single day. When you were a tiny baby, mitosis is what helped you grow into the person you are today, adding trillions of new cells to make you bigger and taller. It's the ultimate process for making more of the same. So, where do we see mitosis in action? It's happening all over your body, all the time. Imagine you get a paper cut on your finger. Ouch! Your body immediately sends a signal to the healthy skin cells around the cut to start dividing. Through mitosis, these cells create perfect copies of themselves to patch up the gap, forming new skin and healing the wound. The same thing happens when you break a bone. Mitosis helps create new bone cells to knit the two broken pieces back together. It's your body's personal built-in repair crew, working tirelessly. Mitosis follows a very clear, four-step dance. First, in a phase called prophase, the cell's genetic material, the DNA, clumps together into visible structures called chromosomes. Think of it as packing your instructions into neat little suitcases. Then, in metaphase, these chromosome suitcases line up right down the middle of the cell, all in a single file line. It's very orderly. Next comes Anaphase, where the copies of each chromosome are pulled apart to opposite ends of the cell. Each side now has a complete set of instructions. Finally, in the last step, Telophase, the cell itself begins to pinch in the middle, and two new nuclei form around the separated chromosomes. The cell then splits completely in two, a process called cytokinesis. And voila! Where there was once one cell, there are now two identical daughter cells, each with the exact same genetic information. From one cell, we get two. Both are clones, ready to do their jobs. This is how you grow, heal, and replace old cells. Mitosis is the engine of your body's maintenance and growth. Pretty cool, right? Now, let's turn the spotlight on our second contender, meiosis. If mitosis is a copy machine, then meiosis is a slot machine. Its job is not to make identical copies. Instead, its purpose is to create special unique cells that have only half the genetic information of a normal cell. Why would it do that? For one very important reason: reproduction. Meiosis is the process that creates sperm cells in males and egg cells in females. These special cells, called gametes, are the key ingredients for making a whole new, unique individual. It's all about creating variety. Unlike mitosis, which happens all over your body, meiosis is a specialist. It only occurs in the reproductive organs, the testes in males and the ovaries in females. Its goal is to shuffle the genetic deck. When meiosis is finished, it produces 4 cells, none of which are identical to the original parent cell or to each other. Each one has a unique mix of genetic information. This genetic shuffling is why siblings from the same parents can look so different from one another. Meiosis ensures that each new life is a brand new combination of traits, a unique roll of the genetic dice. The process of meiosis is a bit more complex than mitosis. It's like a dance with 2 parts. It starts with meiosis Y. Just like in mitosis, the chromosomes pair up. But here's a key difference. In Prophase 1, the paired chromosomes actually swap little pieces of DNA with each other. This is called crossing over, and it's where the genetic shuffling begins. Then, in Metaphase 1, the pairs of chromosomes line up in the middle. In Anaphase 1, the pairs are pulled apart, but the individual chromosomes, still made of 2 copies, stay together. The cell then divides, but it's not over yet. Now we have 2 cells that immediately enter meiosis 2. This second round of division is a lot like mitosis. The chromosomes in each of the 2 cells line up in the middle, Metaphase 2, and then the copies are pulled apart, Anaphase 2. The cells divide one more time. So from our 1 original cell, we went through 2 rounds of division and ended up with 4 unique cells. Each of these 4 cells has exactly half the number of chromosomes as the starting cell, ready for the adventure of reproduction. So, let's put our 2 champions in the ring for a final, side-by-side comparison. The biggest difference is their purpose. Mitosis is all about making more of the same. Its goal is growth, repair, and general maintenance. It produces 2 daughter cells that are genetically identical to the parent cell, perfect clones. Think of it as making a photocopy. Meiosis, on the other hand, is all about creating genetic variety for reproduction. It produces 4 daughter cells that are genetically unique and have only half the DNA of the parent cell. Think of it as shuffling a deck of cards. Let's look at the divisions. Mitosis is a one-and-done deal. It goes through 1 round of division. Prophase, Metaphase, Anaphase, and Telophase. That's it. 1 division, resulting in 2 identical cells. Meiosis is a 2-part saga. It goes through 2 full rounds of division, meiosis Y and meiosis 2. This double division is necessary to cut the number of chromosomes in half, and to create 4 cells instead of just 2. So, 1 division for mitosis, but 2 divisions for meiosis. This is a fundamental difference in their choreography. What about the chromosomes themselves? In mitosis, during metaphase, individual chromosomes line up in a single file line down the center of the cell. In meiosis I, however, something different happens. The chromosomes first find their matching partner, and these pairs of chromosomes line up together at the center. This pairing is also what allows for that amazing crossing over event, where genes are swapped to create new combinations. This step simply does not happen in mitosis. Mitosis is about keeping things the same, while meiosis I is all about mixing things up from the very beginning. In the end, both processes are absolutely vital for life. Without mitosis, we couldn't grow from a baby to an adult, and our bodies couldn't heal from injuries. We would fall apart. Without meiosis, there would be no way for organisms to reproduce sexually, creating offspring with a unique mix of traits from 2 parents. This genetic diversity is crucial for species to adapt and survive over time. So, while they are different, mitosis and meiosis are a tag team. One builds and maintains the individual, and the other ensures the continuation and variation of life itself. Science is awesome.